Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be a makeup tutorial featuring this look right here. It basically combines a few of my favorite things: color, dark, moodiness, glitter, gloss, and a dramatic lip. So pretty much all those things are in this look right here. I used, I think, blue, greens, and I think a little bit of coral as well in the eye makeup look, and then I paired it with a pretty statement lip. So I love how it came together. I feel like it looks really fun, so I hope you like it as well. And if you're interested in learning how I created this look, then of course keep on watching. I kind of want to work with like opposing colors today because I kind of want to like give myself a little bit of a makeup challenge, if you will. I just want to do something a little bit unusual and a little bit unconventional. We'll see how that turns out. I might be regretting this at the end of the video, but I have some ideas in my head that I want to implement and we'll see where this goes. I think that right now the color that I really want, the color that I think I need, is like a really deep green though. So hold on, let's get that. As always, I do want to mention that if you are watching this and you have any interest in recreating this look, I'll be honored, of course, but I do want to emphasize that please do not feel like you need to use every single thing that I mentioned in this video, because I do like to liberate myself a little bit by not limiting myself to using single palettes. I like to just work with like multiple products, multiple palettes, etc. And I'm not trying to convey the message that you should go out and purchase all of these palettes. I don't think you guys will, but at the same time, I kind of want to emphasize that. Just use whatever you have in your collection. Super easy. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have like a wonderful selection of products from which you can pull different variations of whatever I'm using from, if that makes any sense. Is that correct grammar? I have no idea. But I'm going to go in with like a little bit of like a fluffier brush or hold on. I think that I want to go in with like a little bit of a stiffer brush. This is actually one that has a little bit of product on it, which I'm going to remove on the back of my hand. I have like a towel somewhere that I just use to like clean off brushes if they have like excess color on them, and I don't know where it went. I have a feeling it's across the room, but you know what? I'm so lazy, I don't want to get up. So anyway, I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way, and I think I'm going to go in with the Subculture, which a lot of people don't like. For one, I find it like a little bit difficult to work with, but I love pulling colors from it because this color story is like, woo, so pretty. I really like it. So yeah, I keep it for that reason. I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite colors, which is called Axis, which is like this beautiful color right here. And you notice that I'm being a little bit gentle with like picking up this palette's colors, and that's because this palette does have a significant kick up, and you know, I want to be careful. So I'm going to basically take this and I'm going to just smush it. Don't you love it when I use technical terms? Into my inner eyelid. There, I said it. Inner eyelid, and I'm gonna lightly try and diffuse it and blend it out. Do you see how much fallout I have here? Like, that's for me being like super gentle, but you know, like I said, I like the colors in here, so that's why we're using this palette, because I like the specific shades, and I also like a lot of the other shades that this palette has to offer, which is why I use it. So there you go. As you can see, I'm dragging this color into my crease, and as it goes into my crease, I'm, number one, using a lighter hand, and number two, I'm also using the tip of the brush, because you can see that this brush, when you just apply it like this, is kind of fat, but when you just use the tip of it, it's a little bit skinnier. So that's why I'm like just maneuvering the brush in this manner. I'm not too worried about blending at this stage, but I do want to make sure that I'm making my job easier later on. So that's why I'm kind of like fine-tuning things and making sure things are not too harsh. But then I'm going to go ahead with this pigment right here. This is actually from color Raine, and it's in the shade Gumby. I have used this and I absolutely love it. It's so good. It's just a really pretty pigment. I really like it a lot, and I'm going to be going in with this fluffy brush that, yes, has green eyeshadow on it. I was going to wash my brushes last night, or was it the night before that? I was going to wash my brushes, but honestly, like I just didn't feel like it. I came home and I was so tired, and I had like so much homework to do. and I didn't feel like it, so I didn't do it. So I'm going to basically take this brush. I cleaned it off a little bit on the back of my hand. Hopefully this will be effective. And I'm just going to roll the brush around a little bit. I like to just like coat it like that, especially if I'm using like a pigment that I want a lot of impact from. I know technically you're supposed to go in like little by little and like use small motions to apply the color like little by little, but I have no patience, so there's that. So I'm going to basically take the brush and I'm going to use this to basically sweep the color into my crease area, specifically into the outer part of the crease. Now, I do want to apply this color into the inner portion of the crease as well, which is what I'm doing, but I am quite light-handed in that area, so there's that. And as I get less and less product on this brush, I am using it to blend out the inner portion of my crease as well. So this fall is kind of bothering me, so I'm just going to take a fan brush. This is from Smashbox. Please do not get this fan brush. It is expensive, and I honestly do not use it for anything. I just, you know, like I got it because I think Tati recommended it, and she really loves it, and I thought that I would too. But then I got it and I was like, it doesn't really do much for highlight. I like a more intense highlight, and I like a different shape for a highlighter brush. So I don't really use this except to brush off the fallout, and it does a pretty decent job, but like this shadow you can see is quite intense, so it is giving me a little bit of a green cast, so I'm just going to go ahead and fix that later on with some foundation, but it was bothering me, so I wanted to like get the most of it off. I'm going to also take this brush and I kind of want to sort of like blend out the color on the outer edge of my eyelid as well, so we can kind of like get some kind of diffusion going. I am also going to take some more on the brush, and I think I want to just apply this into the outer edge of my eyelids. And I might as well use this to diffuse the Anastasia shadow as well, just a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use some glitter glue. Now this is actually glitter primer, that's what it's called, it's from NYX. However, I just call it glitter glue because essentially that's what it is, right? You know? So I'm going to basically take this on my fingertips and apply it to the center of my eyelid, basically right on top of like that blank space. Everyone has been really into like using green colors for eyeshadow, and everyone's really been loving like the green eyeshadow look, which of course is music to my ears because y'all know how much I love colored eyeshadow, and if green and purple eyeshadow is becoming more of a trend, I'm living for it. I am living for it. What I'm going to do next is apply, I think, hold up, I want to use some of the colors in this palette if you haven't already realized this, but I really want to incorporate both of these two bottom shades into this look, but I'm not sure how to do it. So I'm just going to dip my finger into this color. This is called Yara, and I'm just going to dip my finger into there. There it is. And I'm going to apply this into, well, right into where we apply that glitter glue. And I'm also just going to use my finger to sort of blend it into the shadow in the outer part of my eyelid as well, just for kicks and giggles. And then I'm going to go ahead and dip into this beautiful, brilliant emerald color that I absolutely love. And this is going to go into the center portion, or no, wait, no. Into the inner portion of my eyelid. Honestly, the videos that I'm most proud of coincidentally happen to be the videos in which I am more caffeinated in. So, food for thought. There you go. That sounds so wrong. But yeah, food for thought. I might as well just go with some foundation. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation because I'm just trying to go ahead and go through my foundation collection and retest out certain formulas. I actually filmed a video in which I went through all my different foundations, and I basically told you guys in that video the foundations that I own, and I think that video is either already up or will be going up very soon. I am really trying to make sure that I have a little bit of a better understanding of when I'm putting things up because I film a lot and then I'm always like filming way in advance. So a lot of times I don't really have a handle on when a video is going up in relation to the other videos that I'm filming, because my videos do not go up, chronologically. I would really love it if they would. But the thing is, I like film so many videos at a time, and I don't really want like 3 videos in a row to have like the exact same makeup look or anything like that. And sometimes I film a video, like today I'm filming a Will I Buy It that's going to go up tomorrow, which is Sunday, and at the same time I film a whole bunch of other videos, and it's like I already have videos planned that are going to go up soon. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but that's kind of the gist of things for me anyway. Okay, so then what I want to do is I think I want to go in with a pink. I know I'm probably gonna hate myself for this, but I really want to go in with like a pinky or like a coral color. So I'm going to go in with this color right here called Kogi. I might regret this, not gonna lie. Might regret this completely, but we'll see how this turns out. And if I like it, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. If I don't like it, I'm still gonna post this video. So yeah, I'm going to apply this color pretty much into my inner lower lash line. I'm also gonna like brush it out a little bit. I plan on putting a color here, so I'm not too careful about like where the color. So I'm planning on putting a color here too, by the way. But I do want the coral to be a little bit more intense in this inner portion. I'm going to take another brush and I'm going to dip this one into, I think I want to dip it into like this deep blue color right here. And this is going to go into my outer lower lash line / outer V. I think. We'll see how it turns out. You can see that I'm creating a little bit of a harsher line in this portion, and that's kind of because I want to inject a little bit of a graphic nature into this look, so that's why like I'm okay with like not blending that part out, and I kind of just want to leave it right there because I think it looks kind of cool. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm trying to like look and see what else I can do. I think that I want to take like this pink color and kind of blend out that specific area just a little bit more. Okay, that looks better. And now I'm trying to think, what kind of color do I want to do for my inner corner? I actually do really want to go in with like a color from this palette right here. I think I'll go ahead and use this silver. And I'm applying this to my inner corner using my fingers. I'm then going to be going in with a glitter. I'm going to be using the Lemonhead LA Spacepaste in Malibu. And I'm just going to apply this using my fingers into the inner portion of my eye. We'll see how this goes. I'm kind of like experimenting here, and I'm kind of like, I'm not sure how it will go or how it will look, but we'll see. I do think that before I put on the glitter, I kind of like want to go ahead and apply some glitter glue to that specific area because I don't want the glitter to like look a little bit too sparse. I want it to be quite opaque. So I'm gonna tap some glitter glue on. Looking at this right now, I'm not like altogether happy with how it's looking. I'm not like too overjoyed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and use another glitter also from Lemonhead on top of this. And this is the Spacepaste in the shade Adult Film. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my fingers and I'm basically going to apply this Spacepaste right over this blue glitter so we can like sort of merge the two effects of the different glitters together. My camera just stopped recording and I did not realize it, but I do think that applying that glitter on top of the other glitter made a major improvement because like look at how good this looks compared to what it was looking like before. So good. So anyway, I'm going to move on and do my mascara. This is like a weird mascara, like the cap just came off, but you know what? I still use it because I'm not gonna throw this away just because the cap comes off. Like, it's not that hard. If I know I'm gonna apply false lashes to my eyes, I don't pay too much attention to really just lengthening and thickening my lashes. I just put on a little bit of mascara so that it looks like, so everything looks okay, and then I just move on. So now for my highlight, I'm going to be working with this little highlight right here. This is a highlight from Sleek's highlight palette, and I like to basically mix in a few colors within this palette. and just apply them to the high points of my cheekbones. See, back to what I was saying about like this fan brush versus this brush that I use for highlight right here. This brush, I find, like this type of brush, is really great if you really are working with the most pigmented, the most like just reflective formula, and you literally just want a little bit of highlight, then I'd go for this. But yeah, this is like $20, which is a little bit expensive for me. This is for me better for what I'm looking for, because I really want like an intense highlight. I'm fine with like working with it and diffusing it to create a more natural look, if you will, but whenever I want to highlight, I want something that's going to give me like intensity. And this brush, like having like a longer haired, like more tightly packed brush like this, really works for me. And by the way, I'm also using a little bit of bronzer. The bronzer that I'm using right now is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. For a long time, I was using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I still love that. I feel like that's still my favorite bronzer, but I have been trying to use this one a lot as well, because it's kind of been unused for the most part, but recently I have been using it more, and I really do like it. But I think that for now, like my favorite is still the Physicians Formula. I'm going to be using the LA Colors I can't speak. I'm going to be using the LA Lip Colors lip liner in the shade Sienna. And then over the top of that, I'm going to be using the Sephora Liquid Lip Stain in the shade, hold on, let me look at the shade. It's shade number 14. This is like a very like plummy type color, which of course I really do like, especially with this look. Now, I also really do want to apply a gloss on top of this, but because I want to wait for this to get a little bit dry, I'm going to go ahead and do my false lashes. And the false lashes that I'm using today are from House of Lashes, and they're called the Iconic Lights. And then I'm also going to be doing my mascara, my lower lash mascara, with the same one that I was using earlier. Oh look, the brush now actually works. It's kind of like an on and off thing. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then I'm going to go ahead with my lip gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. And if you're new on my channel, the way I use this lip gloss is simply by taking it and putting it on my finger, so it looks like that. And then I just press it into my lips. That's just something I've been trying lately, and I really do like the effect it gives, because that way you're not letting the applicator get filthy, and you're also really just pushing the product into the skin. So that is it for this makeup tutorial, this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting, entertaining. I really do like this look. I think it just combines like two of my favorite things, like dramatic and colorful, which of course you guys know that I love, and the glitter I'm living for. Loving the glitter right here. I really do like just the effect of combining these two glitters together. I think it turned out brilliantly, but that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it and you're interested in seeing more of my content, please check out my channel down below and feel free to subscribe. I am here every single day, and I love posting makeup videos. I post tutorials, reviews, first impressions, and I also love doing makeup commentary as well. So any of that, if you're interested in watching, that's my channel pretty much, and please check out more of my videos down below. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.